one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. First carry now for Jaden Blue. And a big run right out of the blocks. He gets forward for 9 on the first play of the game. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and a yard. Here's Dak to throw. This pass right side, caught by Lamb.
So there's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Dak going to give this to Blue. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground, Mike. There was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Open, left side is Schoonmaker. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Prescott on 3rd and 2. Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive in an early 6 points.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here's Williams on the return. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17.
They're on 17-yard line.
Goff going to open up with a throw. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Goff is caught left side by St. Brown. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. What a way to start this drive. A second big play. This one for 22.
Detroit Lions, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 32-yard line.
On play action, Goff. That's over the middle and intercepted. Oh, big hole left side. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
This is Blue. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
That will be the
the 21. Here's second down and 5. Dak to throw. Now a screen set up for Blue. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
On third down, Prescott. Now a deep ball toward the end zone.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up fourth down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
Goff going to throw here on first and 10. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good.
On first and 10, here's Goff. This pass complete to Raymond. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Detroit.
Lions, first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
From the gun, it's Goff. Open man, it's Jameson Williams. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up second and 4 at the Cowboys' 24-yard line.
Throwing on second down, Goff. And that one is incomplete and brings us to the end of the first quarter of play. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Cowboys with the early edge. And we'll return to Charlotte in a moment. On third down, they go with Gibbs. And he's in! Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The drive starts with a carry by Blue. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
First down.
Prescott. Open down the field is is Schoonmaker. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
Gain of 27 on the
That's good for 27 and a first down.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. Prescott now. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Luke Schoonmaker, touchdown Cowboys. Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it. Cowboys will get out in front 17-7. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. He's to midfield. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
That's just a lack of contain here by the kickoff team. You have to at least be able to slow him down. But he's able to get a good head of steam going up that right side. And he's finally forced that out of bounds, but not until he gets to the other side of midfield.
Good burrow his way forward for a couple. DeMarvion Overshown there on the tackle.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
A second down throw for Goff. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down.
Less than a yard.
They'll go for it. Here's Goff. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. And he's going to have a Lions first down on a well-designed play to get 16 to keep the drive going. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more from Charlotte after this. Here's 2nd and 6. First carry for David Montgomery. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
That's hauled in at the 2. And he's in. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown, Lions.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. A first down throw for Prescott. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And it'll bring up second down.
So I actually really like the concept of the pass play, and I think if we see a little bit better pass protection, even just a second longer, that's probably a completed pass, but I think the pressure just sped his clock up just enough, Mike, that he wasn't able to get that ball exactly where it needed to be.
On play action, here's Dak. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. 16-yard pickup on that one. That's good for a Dallas first down. On the handoff, Blue. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down. Again, it's Blue. And a strong first down run. A pickup of 9. Setting up second and short.
24-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up
a run once more with Blue. Oh, big hole left side. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves first and goal.
A run on first and goal to the 5-yard line. Now the Cowboys will take a timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. Ball right on the 5-yard line, second down and goal. Out of the shotgun, they give it to Williams. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped him for no gain at the full.
Give credit to this defense, Mike. Their back's against the wall, and they're standing tall so far. Nothing on those first 2 runs. We'll see what the offense has in store now as they bring up third down.
Third and goal for Prescott. Pushed out to his left. That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes 4th and goal.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that third down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this 4th down after failing on 3rd.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. On first down, it's Goff. Right side. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. One of his teammates there to take it back in. From 31, here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 31-yard line.
Shotgun. It's Goff. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
And 6 yards to go.
Handoff. Gibbs running left. And this will be a Lions first down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
Down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Once again, it's Gibbs. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Deron Bland with the tackle.
He's brought down at the 45-yard line.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 7. Out of the pistol, here comes Gibbs. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Here comes 3rd and 6. He'll go play action with Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
On 4th down, Goff. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, it's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
On 2nd down, Goff. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for them. Receiver couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. A good run there to the 34-yard line. That is a 1st down.
It's a gain of 8. That's another.
Goff with the give to Montgomery. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. A 19-yard pickup there. Good for a Lions 1st down.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
They hand it to Gibbs. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Now Goff. Flushed to his left. That is hot. What a job to keep the play alive. Khalif Raymond. Touchdown, Detroit. Bates now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Lions have taken the lead by a point here in the 3rd. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll start this on the ground with Blue. Room to run past midfield. And they finally bring him down, but he gets it to the red zone. Brings it inside the 20. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 47 yards.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
Lou going to get it again here on first down. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. And they'll get together prior to this second down play. From the gun, they'll go with Blue. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. Big play coming up. This is third down. Now, Prescott. That one is caught beyond the pylon. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
This is hot. He's got it. And they tack two more onto their lead. So a big change here. They go from down one, score the touchdown, add the two. Now they lead by 7 as they kick it off. He'll start at the 2. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30. It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
2 first downs, and they're at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Goff in the pistol. Trying to push the ball down the field. It's an interception. Picked off by Donovan Wilson. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is good. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
26-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now, Goff. To the right side, that's St. Brown. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd
Goff.
and 2.
A ball deep for the end zone. That one broken up in the end zone. And it's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw. And even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway. And it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
first down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them.
Well, give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. It's second down. Back to the air, it's gone. That's a short one, caught by Laporta. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs. They're going to bring him down to 21, but they're also going to move the chains after that run. First down, picked up on the ground.
I really like this play call here, Mike, on 3rd down. Yes, it is the 4th quarter, but you've got plenty of time remaining. So keep running your offense, stay with what's worked, and they keep it on the ground and pick up the first down.
And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here's second down and 3. Gibbs, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Now, a big 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Here's Gibbs, and he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
If you send your field goal unit on the field, Mike, it gives you a chance to chip away at this deficit. But I think I'm keeping my offense on the field. I'm going to one of my critical plays on my call sheet. Keep this drive alive. The hope is to come away with 6.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. So wind up a turnover on down.
Is a turnover on down.
The drive starts with a carry by Blue. And a good push defensively. They're going to get him down back at the 10. The Lions called their first timeout. 70 seconds left to go in this game. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. That's going to be incomplete. Covered very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
This one down the field, but wind up incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Now Dak on 4th down. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. And he is going to have a Cowboys first down. Big letdown defensively. They allow him to convert on 4th and long. Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
So it's a win for the Cowboys. They proved much the best in this one. Get a solid performance in all three phases of the game and ride that to victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.